34-31, Coach. We're going to start with questions in the second half, and it all started. You're down 14-0. UNO has the football. Marlon Douglas once again pick six to get your team on the board.
Yeah, and that gave us some energy because there just weren't a lot of things going our way, in the game, from and some of them were self-imposed with the turnovers, but then there was a number of breaks and things, and it was just we needed something, and by God we got it again.
In the final 10 minutes of the game, you're down 31-7 with 10 to go. A lot of things had to go right, and it started with a touchdown, then the onside kick. Take us through the onside kick.
Well, it was perfectly executed. We had a couple of different options there, and Coach Jeter decided to go with the one that we saw, the little pooch and the roller, and those kids just something you work on, just like towards the end of the game with throwing the ball with their last plays, those things you work on all the time. And then, you can go a year or two and not even use any of them. And we used everything we had today.
You get that onside kick to get the ball back, but then the defense gets you a couple 3-and-outs. They get you the football back too.
Right, and it's a tough spot to be in from their offensive standpoint, because they want to run some time off, and how much do you throw the ball and how conservative are you and so forth. So you got a little bit of an upper hand because, they're kind of conservative there. And when you can mix it up offensively, then, they were pretty tough all day. So, once again, our guys are just finding a way to get it done. They may kill me in the process, but just so proud of them. And they just, the credit goes to the players. They willed it to happen.
Everything went right in the final 10 minutes. The clock management was perfect. You went 12 plays, 85 yards, and 58 seconds without any timeouts for the game-winning touchdown. What was your thought process during that 58 seconds?
Well, we have what we call the last three plays. Actually, we have 4 plays that we do, and we actually just repeated them. And those are some of the completions. We started off the series with the thing that jump-started us, got us out of our, backed up there was the great catch that Stu made, and we kind of saved that one. We felt like that was going to be there, but the wind was such a factor. I kind of wanted to be on the other hash when I did it, but that sort of got us going. And then we just went into a mode where, those plays are automatic. They're called at the line of scrimmage, and the kids they just made the plays.
Eric Zerneski, 38 of 57, 421 yards, 3 touchdowns. Your quarterback came through strong in the second half.
He did, and he's such a mentally tough kid. Bouncing back, he's just going extra effort. There in the beginning, and first drive and fumbled the ball down there, going in, and then overthrew a guy a little bit and tipped and got picked, and so he's fighting through some of those demons, and just couldn't be more proud of him.
Have you been part of a game like this before, being down like a score of 31-7, coming back in 10 minutes and win?
That was pretty dramatic. I've been blessed to, be on the winning side of a lot of those. We had a national championship game where we were down 16 with 3.5 to play, and got that thing into overtime and eventually won that. But it's about as good as it gets, what you saw today.
Coach, congratulations. It's a great win. Your team's playing with a lot of confidence with 2 regular season games left to go.
Thank you. Couldn't be more proud of our players.